Right, let's see if this works. I don't know if anyone's going to join because I have literally just started a random stream here. So I don't know if everything's working because I've just connected things up. So you're going to have to let me know. Oh, we've got people in the chat already. Gear. I'm glad you're here. I've got something of yours that you might recognise to open. Here. FarmTac. Josh is here. Maurice. Right. Hey, Russ. Thanks for your membership, man. 9 months. That's crazy. Audio's good. Finally, yeah. Things might be looking a bit different now. As you can see, we are in a bit of a new background here. Oh, people are coming in. Great. Looks and sounds good. Ah, thanks, Premise. Jean. Tulio. Yeah. Santa Claus. How are you, mate? Yeah, how are you? All the gang's coming in. Yeah, this isn't going to be too much of an exciting stream, but I just wanted to do a bit of a test just to make sure things are working okay. And I've got a few little gifts that I've been sent. Prison, yeah, the prison cell, that's it. JDT next laptop episode. Well, I say I've only just got set up, so I've not done any videos yet, so that's high up on the list. But I have been sent one laptop by a subscriber that I need to fix first. I'm not going to do it on the stream because I'm going to make a video out of it. I will show you it though if you want to see it. I'll switch you over and you can have a look. The keyboard out the way. I think we need that. Yeah, so I've promised to look at this one because this is actually from a subscriber, this one here. So I'm going to try and fix this laptop first because the JDT one, I do want to come back to that. But yeah, it'll have to wait until we've done this one first. But yeah, I've got a few gifts. THHHH6860 has become a member. Thank you. Oh, that's little bro. 10 months. That's crazy. Thank you. So, is gear still here? Because we have your package. I have rubbed out your address on here, so nobody should be able to see that. What's going on with the white balance on that? Seems a bit bright. Let me just see if we can adjust that in. Maybe that will help a little bit. Falcon and Pico. Good to see you guys. Alright, let me just get things a little bit organised on my screen. Hopefully I can see everything. No worries at all. My address is fully public. Yeah, so it's crossed out anyway, so don't worry. Right, first things first. Let me just... right, okay. So, let's see what gear has sent us. And Andy's here as well. We haven't got any commands on here. We've got a black box and something red. So it is still... Oh, okay. So this is the ESR meter on here. Let me get my focus sorted out. I'll get you a little zoom in. So yeah, this is what gear has sent us. We've even got the iFixit sticker on there. Nice to see. And an Enjoy. It's got a little sticker machine, so I like that. Yeah, this is going to be quite useful, the ESR meter. Let me just see, because I've got nothing here, no tools. Could do with a, oh, I might have one cutting knife actually. Evening all, Oldham. Yeah, we are back. Kind of temporary setup, but I'm just going to see how things go. Oh, we've got a letter. Are we allowed to read this letter on stream? See. Okay. Put that out so you can read it. I hope the care package arrives this time. Third time. Yeah, he had a lot of problems sending this to me, unfortunately. Nothing to do with Gear's fault, it was the postage. The postal service was an absolute nightmare. Congratulate on the new place and look forward to seeing new videos. And by the way, if you aren't already subscribed, go and subscribe to Gear. So let's see what this is. And now I'm going to need a capacitor to try and test it with this. So here we go. We've got some probes on here. No. How are you doing? Yeah, don't get it too excited. This is just a quick stream here. I'm just unboxing a few things and just testing my setup on here. So, do we need a battery in this, or has it already got a battery? I'm assuming you open here. It feels quite light, so I don't think it has a battery in it. Not sure. Let's just try and turn it on. Mick, how you doing, mate? Nice to see Mr. J-Fix. Indeed, indeed. No, we haven't got a battery in there. Now I'm going to need a screwdriver as well. I'm really unorganised because everything's been moved. A second. I think we have something. I think I've left the battery out because of shipping. Yeah, good idea. They could do with as little excuses as possible not to deliver things after all those problems. Let's have a little look then. Yeah, so we need 2 AA's. Have I got that? Oh, good question. No, I've only got 1. Oh, no, we're good. I've got another one. Here we go. Finally. Hey, Forta, how are you doing? We're not doing anything too exciting. I'm just doing a little bit of a test stream, that's all. Right. Okay, it is working. There you go. So reference 25 volts ECAP. Reading is overflow. So 10 to 100. So we can switch mode here, can we? I guess we need to zero it out then with this. Do I just hold the probes together? They look like they've been joined and heat shrinked here. So is it using multimeter modes? Multimeter clips rather than clips. Let me just zero that out. Oh, zeroing. There we go. 0 ohms at that. Hey, Chris is here as well. Thank you very much. Right, let me just... Can't see what's going on here. Just doing a couple of things on my computer here. Right. I think we got it. Yeah, I can see what's going on now. A capacitor then. Sorry guys, it's going to be a bit of a test one for me. Have I got a capacitor? I don't really have anything to hand, unfortunately. But I'm sure it's going to work, and I'm going to do some testing on it. So we'll switch it off for now, save the battery. Oh, it's got the little iFixit sticker in there as well, look. Oh, he's made a custom length, yeah. Is it just say, yeah, because I think it would be too short otherwise. So it's quite nice to have a bit of a longer length on there. PCDD, he's here. I've not seen you for ages. You've not been streaming for over a week. Everybody's starting to ask where you are. Right, should we get on to the next one? Is Grandpa's bench here? Because he's... Oh, we've got a user guide as well. Okay, I'll keep that in the box with that actually for now. Because Grandpa's bench has also sent me a package as well. Oh, Chris has returned the hair. The Quinali AI cam is capable of 4K 60 FPS. Yeah, I've heard that Quinali AI cam is quite good because you can actually connect your thermal camera directly to it. He's had a few issues going live tomorrow. I'm going to look forward to that one. And we definitely need to do a live stream together because I've got a PC to build. Right, let's just open this other little package. I have no idea what this one is. Right, it looks like some kind of adapter for the programmer. The T-SOP. This is T-SOP 48, DIP 48. So this is a programming adapter on here. I'm not sure what the T-SOP 48 is. Is that for like an eMMC? T-SOP 48. You might have to tell me what that one is. Oh, it is for the NAND, yeah. So I've already got the programmer, so I'm guessing it will work with the RT809H programmer that I've got. And I don't think I've got... well, I might have one T-SOP 48. Yeah, it might be the same as this one, but yours looks a bit longer than the wider. It's like going onto a daughter board. So I've never actually programmed a NAND with this programmer. Maybe I'll have to get one from somewhere to try it. But that's nice, thank you for that gear. Really appreciate that. I'll add it into my little collection of adapters in here. That'll be brilliant. Right, now I just need to scribble out the address on the other box. Oh, I do have this one that I wouldn't mind opening in a minute as well. See if there's any more personal details on there. I don't think so. Okay, so we'll do this one first. This is quite a big package here, and this is from Grandpa's bench. And I've been in contact with him. He is also still setting up ready for doing his own YouTube channel. I know he had some PC problems, so I sent him a USB drive with a Windows installer on. So I'm hoping he's set up now. Sorry, it's quite a big parcel. You might not be able to see what's going on here. Right. Okay, we've got multiple things in here. I'm here to ace the test. Hey, Grasspuddle, how are you doing? LD Tech Pro as well. It's like Christmas. It is like Christmas. I wouldn't mind giving a few bits away as well. So I have got a few bits here. So I'll show you those in a minute. Well packaged. Right. There's multiple things in here. Don't think there's anything in there now. I have had this package for months and months, but I didn't want to open it, you know, without doing it on a stream. So finally, it's good to get around to opening this one. Right, let me just have a quick glance. Wow, there's quite a lot of stuff in here. So this is all from Grandpa's bench. And we've got loads of stuff here. We've got a power cable and a power supply. So this is a Toshiba laptop charger. And we got 19 volts at 3.42 amps on here. So I think that might be a clue as to what's in there. He did say he was sending me a laptop, but I didn't expect all these things as well. So not sure what these. Yeah, I don't know how to give out the free memberships. I can't do it through my normal YouTube chat. I've got no option to gift. I can only do a Q&A, poll, or members only live stream. Switch to members only. Let me just have a look where the gifting is. Universal charger. Hey, Fortifix has become a member as well. Thank you, man. That's awesome. Let me try and find out how I can give the memberships. Hit the $sign. I haven't got the $sign. That's what I'm looking for. I know exactly where it is, but I don't have the $sign for some reason. Maybe I have to just like watch back my video. Let me try that. We'll get this sorted for you. Because I should be able to give some free memberships. Can we do it here? Yes, we can. I think I found it. I'll tell you what, I'll share my screen, then that'll be easier. You can see what I'm doing here. Here we go. It'll be crazy. How do we do it? Send gifted memberships to the channel. It's only giving me the option to buy them at the moment. So if we go on the $sign, I can become a member of my own channel. It's kind of strange. Membership gifting. Santa Claus has become a member as well. Thank you, man. This is only a test stream. I'm not really doing anything special, so you don't have to, honestly. So maybe if I think I'd have to purchase them. Your account type is wrong. PCDD's just tipped house fund. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. We got the house now. We don't need any fund. We've already got it. Yeah, I'll let you work that out while we open this parcel. Russ, you can get on it. If you tell me if you can find a way to do it, then we'll do it now. And in the meantime, we will open up this. This is component hold down starter kit. I have no idea. Oh, you need a personal account. I think you need a brand account. Okay, I don't know how to change. Mate, it's not just the YouTube, the Discords too. Oh, yeah, thank you, man. You can't do it. You have to change your account to a brand account. Okay. This is like an AliExpress unboxing. We've got blue tack. There we go. Yeah, blue tack's very useful. Mr. PCDD uses this all the time for holding down components. That's extremely useful. I actually don't have any blue tack, so thank you very much. I wish he was here. I don't know if he might join, but definitely I'll send him a link so we can watch. We got some electrical tape, the Faithful, good quality, and we have some Captain tape as well. This might be real Captain tape, I don't know, because I do have some, but mine isn't very good. It seems to shrivel up if you heat it up with the hot air. Did someone say AliExpress? Well, yeah, I have actually got quite a few new bits from AliExpress talking about that. I can show you a little sneak peek if you want. We have got some flush cutters, which are always extremely useful. We do like the flush cutters, so stick them out the way for a second. In fact, we'll keep the little thing on here. Blue tack. Poor man's thermal pads. Oh yeah, that would be a good thermal pad. We're going to replace all the liquid metal with blue tack. Yes, Ace, he was. Hey, how you doing, Ace? Are you trying to give free? Yeah, I was trying to give them, but apparently my account type doesn't allow me to do that, unfortunately. I'm going to check there because it looks like there's some kind of flux tube in this one. This feels like Christmas. We might be here for a long time opening, what's that? Linus Text Tips. Here we go. My old buddy Linus. So thank you whoever Linus Tech Tips is. The real Linus. I'm expecting my mate Vince to come in at any point as well. Oh, okay, so these are the real life ones. I've already shown one of them. I've actually got one already. So quite useful to have a second one. And what's this? Is this flux or solder paste? Oh, we got lead-free solder paste. Lead-free at 138. So that's quite low melting temperature. 138 for a lead-free. So is this like low melt? Oh, here we go. It's SN42BI. So is that the bismuth? Is that the 58 on there? I'm not sure what BI. I think it's is it bismuth, the extra low melting chemical name? Is it BI? I'm not really sure. We can leave that out and have a go at that in a minute. Okay, let's put all these things to the side. In fact, we can probably put that into the plunger. Yeah, bismuth. Yeah, I thought it was that BI. Okay, so this is like low melt, which is really useful to have. My mate Vince, there we go. Someone said my name. Is that Andy? My mate Vince is here, and Linus. Definitely bismuth, yeah. I thought it was, yeah. Okay, let me try and get this in. I think you have to put them this way. Like that. And like that. and we're ready to go. I'll probably put one of the tips on. C5. How are you doing, mate? Mike? Hope you're doing a bit better with the laptops. Aliu, how are you doing, man? It says avoid skin contact. Don't worry about that. Oh, I've just seen we've got a capacitor in here. We can test gears thing. What is this? This is the it's the power supply kit, DC regulated power supply. So this can do. Let me get that a bit. 0 to 30 volts, 2 milliamps to. Is that 9 amps? Does it say? Or does that say 3 amps? Can't make that out if that says a 9 or a 3. So we actually have a little DIY kit to build on here. Let's get Gear's ESR meter. He's waiting for the battery. Yeah, good luck with that. I'm hoping it will work with that new battery. I'm definitely researching that. It seemed like it's the wrong voltage that's in there. Right, okay, here we go. What? Pop it. Right, so, are we still calibrated? I guess we are. Put the leads together. Oh, Uncle Sorin. There we go. Thank you, Uncle Sorin. That must be PCDD. He's the only one who calls him Uncle Sorin. But I'm just going to zero those out again. Right, we're at 0 ohms. So, the light's going to be a problem here. Stick it like that. I'd probably use this for like an indicator in circuit. So, if you're testing them out of circuit, it might be a bit. So that is 0.29 ohms. And it's supposed to be 3,300 microfarads, 50 volts. So we're not sure exactly how to use this. So we're only getting anywhere near 3,300. Might be my bad probe in here. I think we're on there. So is that the ESR reading? It's not. It doesn't show the capacitance. So 0.052, and we can look it up in this little chart here, if it will focus. So we were like 3,000, so somewhere down here, and we're at 50 volts. I think that was. I've forgotten already. Yeah, 50 volts, 3,300 at 50 volts. So we can't get it exactly. 63 volts, somewhere down here, 0.05 should be a good. No, here, 0.04 should be a good ESR reading. And what was we getting? ESR is good. Yeah, there might be a better table that you can look up these online. .09, and it said about 0.03, but it didn't quite match with what we got on the table there. So I've not used these before. I'll have to read up a little bit about how that actually works and calculates the measurement to understand it. But yeah, thank you, Grandpa's Bench. I will definitely build up this little kit. Not sure if I'll do it right now. There's a much more detailed chart on Google. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, that there might be something that can give me a bit more information. It's quite high for a cap. Yeah, because I've got an LCR meter that measures the capacitance as well on there. So let's open this. Can anybody read Chinese? Might know what that is. I don't even know if that's upside down or not. Could be that way. Is that the way you read it? Or it could be that way for all I know. Or it could be that way. Got no idea. Oh, okay. So I think what these are is actually for desoldering. He mentioned these a long time ago, and I think what the idea is, it's for clearing holes. When you're struggling to get the holes out, you use these to push through. You know, if you can't wick out a hole, apparently you use this, and it will take the solder out. So I'd have to experiment with that. Unfortunately, I'm not very prepared. I haven't really got much testing of any equipment with through-hole components to test them. So he's just got a really small one. Yeah, that might be what it says. So yeah, I'm quite interested to have a go. He did do a little demo video for us just to show them how they work. They look to be quite effective, actually. I'm not very good like wicking out the holes sometimes. It's a bit of a struggle. So what's in here? We got another kit by the looks of it. Let's see what it says on it. Perpetual calendar clock soldering kit. Temperature digital assembly kit. Clock analog circuit soldering for welding practice. This is for welding practice. So we'll try and get a good welt on these joints on this. Looks like we've got a USB cable. So it must be 5-volt powered. He said the line. Oh, we got a little lithium. That's the CR1220. I've actually got the new Ridden power supply, and I think that one takes those batteries because I've just ordered one of them. Just have a little look what this actually looks like. So we got a schematic. So I'm guessing it's some kind of clock. I don't know if it's got a display on it. It says LCD on here, so it's a digital clock. That could be quite interesting, especially when I've not seen what it looks like. Looks like there's quite a few components in there, so that'll be another good one to have a look at as well. It's a stainless steel needle thing in Chinese. That's it, Tesla's got it. So that's those, and now this must be the laptop then. So we'll have a little look at this. I'm not sure if this is faulty or working. I can't remember what he said. This was months and months ago when he sent me this package. I feel bad we're only getting around to open it now. Oh, Laptopia's here. How are you? Привет. Right. Let's open this. So this, oh, it is a Toshiba to go with the charger. Focus. First link sent is the wrong one. I'm not sure which link that is. The first link sent is the wrong one. Don't know which link that is. But here we have, I'm going to lock the focus. 1 second. Okay. So nice. Okay, so here we go. This is it says Toshiba. It says Toshiba Satellite C70-A-13D. Oh, he sent me a link for the ESR table. Oh, okay. So it's a little bit dusty. I think this might be working, this one. I'll try and power it on. It'd be a miracle if it actually works. Now I've not got all my bench power supply and everything hooked up currently, but we'll try that charger again. Whichever we've lost, here it is. We'll just plug it in with the standard charger and see if it actually boots to anything. Right, here we go. It's good to be back at the desk again, I can tell you that. Right, let me get a power socket. Yeah, we're not doing very good for power sockets in here as well, fortunately. Oh, right. We'll have to leave this dangling down like that for now. Undergrow, how are you doing? Let's plug in down here. Oh, we got a DVD drive or a disc drive. Right, we are plugged in. Have we got a charging light? Don't know if there's an indicator on this laptop. Oh, there is. See that little guy? That's a charger indicator. Let's see if there's any disc in there. Maybe you can't open the disc unless it's on. Let's power on. See if we get any response. Oh, we are. Here we go. So yeah, this one is working. So I think he said about maybe doing something with it, or I'm guessing it's got no hard drive in it, but it must have some RAM in it because it's booting up. The screen actually looks quite nice here from what I'm seeing. It doesn't on the camera. Did you change? Yeah, I'm in a new location now, so if I switch over, you'll see things are looking a little bit different around here. It's all a bit of a janky temporary setup because yeah, I'm still actually in the process of moving and having two houses at the same time. So eventually we will get set up properly. Okay, so I think everything's working on that. We could try just to boot into the BIOS. I don't know if it's F2 or delete. Try F2, spam that. It's gone straight to checking media. Don't think that was it. Maybe it's delete. On the Toshiba, I have no idea. Let's try delete. Don't let you know anywhere. No. If anybody knows what my move took weeks, I'm still in a mess, but I can work with mess. Some people can't. Yeah, I can work around the mess. It's no problem for me. It's just the time is a big one. Maybe it's F1, or maybe I have to click function F2. Two houses. No, we're not rich. If you've got two houses, it means you're very poor. The opposite. Mansion May. Microscope May. I can't afford 5 microscopes like you. Right, is it F1? How do we get into the BIOS on this? I'm sure someone's going to tell me in a minute. Spam every buttons. Right, I'll have to Google it myself. Have I got my phone with me? No, let me try and Google it on the PC here. Toshiba. By the way, I've set up this stream for 1440p, so if someone can just confirm that they're seeing that you've got 1440p resolution. I think I've done 60 FPS and I've done a bit rate of 14,000. So Oh, I'm trying to type in my computer with this keyboard. Oh, Archinoid said escape. Yeah, no wonder I can't type on my PC if I'm using this keyboard. That's what streaming does to me. Wrong keyboard. Yeah, thank you. A bit late for that. Escape. We're spamming escape. Let's see if Archinoid's got it right. Function F2, Dream said, that's what I was thinking. I tried F2 first, which didn't work. So then I tried Function F2. Switch to 1440p, looking good. Good to hear. So hopefully the bitrate's good. I've dropped 0 frames. I will change it to ultra low latency next time as well. I forgot to do that. Hold escape and press F1. Escape F1. Okay, we'll try that. I thought it was delete. I've already tried delete. I've tried F2 and I've tried delete. And I've tried function F2 as well. Escape F1 doesn't seem to do anything. Unless there's a BIOS button or something that you have to hold. It's got a HDMI on this as well. I can see there's a blue USB port. You can't see that. USB 3. Intel Pentium. Oh, MXP's here. How are you doing, man? Ultra low, no work for 1440p. Oh, okay. Well, I'm assuming Dream's saying is the keyboard plugged in, but the power button's working. So unless that is not on the keyboard, I'd assume the power button is on the keyboard on here. I'm going to Google it. I don't know where my phone is. Oh, I found it. It's out here on the way. Let's go to Toshiba BIOS key. Primary key for most Toshiba laptops, including satellites, dinner books, is F2. Press and hold F2 until the BIOS. That's what I've tried first. So let's try it. Google says F10 or F12. Oh, okay. Right, F2's not doing it. Let's try F11. This is a satellite, and it said satellite on there. Maybe there is a problem with the keyboard. Get you in there so you can see that didn't work. We'll try F12. In fact, let's just see if the caps lock is working. That'll tell us if the keyboard's working. Yeah, you probably can't see that. The caps lock is working there. How hard is it to get on the BIOS on this? Did I try F12? These are all the F keys are on the function, by the way. So let me try function F12. Function F11. I think we've missed it anyway. Hold your nose and F5. Oh, Oldham's just suggested what I was thinking. Caps lock is lighting up. Yeah, I've no idea how to get into the BIOS. While it's on, does the disk drive work? Yes, it does. No disk. Press and hold escape. Okay. We haven't tried holding it. Right. Is it definitely off? Yes. Here we go. I think that could work. Switching on. Press and hold escape. Are we going to get a BIOS? Check your media straight away. Toshiba keyboards are horrible. F2. It says hold F2. Okay. Okay, so we'll just hold it down before pressing the power button. Maybe that'll do it. I am holding it, by the way. Check your media. It shouldn't say that if it's working. I'll switch it on and then press and hold F2. F2 is the one I was thinking it's going to be. No, checking media. So let's do function F2 when it starts. Function and F2, holding down. Checking media. What's that? He's saying if F2 doesn't work, try holding down F12 to access the boot menu and or escape during the startup. What model is it? Yeah, this is, let me put my focus back on for you. There you go. This is Toshiba Satellite C70A13D. On here. Yeah, C70. Just search for Toshiba Satellite C70. What model it is? Yeah, Undergrow. I've just shown it as well. Try a USB keyboard. I'm not equipped with a USB keyboard, or am I? Actually, yeah. Yeah, it could be that the keyboard might not be working, because I was thinking it would be F2. So we'll try this USB keyboard. The old trusty K400. I am looking for a better keyboard. I've seen Fortifix was using one on his stream. Because one thing I don't like about this keyboard, I like it because it's got the keyboard and the mouse integrated, but if you want to check a laptop, it doesn't have any caps lock LED, which I'd like to be able to have the caps lock on there. So yeah, right. F2. Okay. With this one, we haven't got a function lock on it, I don't think. The function keys are the second ones, not the F ones. So I think we should be all right just to press F2 on this keyboard. So switching on, and I'm pressing F2. Checking media. F12 immediately upon powering on. Okay. F2's not working. Let's do F12 then. Power on. F12. Checking media. I have no idea. We are not getting into the BIOS on this. But someone said about don't spam it. Let me press and hold it. I'm holding it now. No, the keyboard isn't switched on. Thank you very much. The keyboard isn't switched on, so it is now. Look, I've got a green light. Still not working on F2. F12. No. Right. Let's hold it down before pressing the power switch. Yeah, they are quite handy, Nano, these ones. Great for media PC. Yeah, that's what I had. I used it for TV, but it makes quite a good little test keyboard, especially for laptops when they're not working. Let me just see if this keyboard is responding. Oh, yeah. You can see it's responding to the enter key. So the keyboard is definitely connected. All the buttons are working. So we know that that's fine. It's just a case then of which button it is. Try escape. Yeah, okay. Escape, it doesn't work. I'm assuming we shouldn't get that checking media when you boot for BIOS. I missed your first message. Did you try enter? Nope, we didn't try enter. We'll try enter. Pressing enter. No. Enter for BIOS on some old laptops. LD is saying F2. That's the one that I thought, and we've been trying that. I've been trying F2, function F2, holding F2 or spamming F2. I'm convinced it should be F2. Control Alt F4, Control Alt Delete. Right, F2, come on. I don't really need to get into the BIOS at this point, but I don't want it to beat us now. Look at that, look. Okay, someone's got to know. F13. Oh, okay. Remove the hard drive. I don't think there is a hard. Yeah, Yeti's here. How you doing, man? FBIOS. Oh, is there a function key to enter the BIOS? Let me just unlock it. Right, that's the power jack. There's nothing on that side. I'm not familiar with Toshiba's at all. Just a couple of audio jacks, USB, HDMI, video and LAN. That's all we've got. Let's just whip it out and see what's in here. Here we go. You've come too far to quit. We have, yeah. We do have some memory in here, and we do have a removable battery. Nice. Wonder if that battery's working. Sometime the hard make problem. Press and hold F2, then the power button. Continue to tap F2 until the BIOS screen appears. I've taken the battery out, yeah, don't worry. So is this PC 3000? PC 3, yeah, so this is 4 gig of DDR3 on this one. We do have a BIOS battery there as well. Although I've not got any multimeter probes in, so I can't check that. PC3, yeah, L. Alright, let's have another go then. I'm sure we can get into the BIOS on this. Remove the CMOS battery. Yeah, I haven't. I've put the cover back on now. I mean, it's booting up, so I think we should be able to get in there. Okay, this is the back. Right, we're plugged in. The keyboard USB takes too long to connect. Oh, okay. There is an option in Windows recovery mode to boot into the BIOS. It's for UEFI. I was going to see if it actually works on battery without the power mains on. Let's see if that works while it's been charging. No. Yeah, the battery light, you can't see that, but it's just flashing there. I think it might take a charge if I leave it in there long enough. Try a wired keyboard. This is just a plot to get your stream longer. No, because I've got other things that I was going to show as well. Let me have a look then. No hard drive, but I'm pretty sure. Let me just try the internal. Let me unplug that one because I'm sure the internal keyboard is working. But now we know when we're on that check media screen, if we press enter, it like goes down. See, here we go. Look, if we press enter here. Oh, actually, it's not. look, maybe that keyboard isn't working. So maybe what you're saying is it's a USB response time. I'll plug the USB in again. I don't know if you can hot swap this in the BIOS. Yeah, look, with the USB I can press enter. With that keyboard I can't. So I think the keyboard on there is not working. And as you say, it might be the response time on this one. Maybe you have to have it right at the startup. Or maybe it's interfering with it if there is a problem with the keyboard. Maybe it's... Oh, there you go. That's how you do it. There you go. Mystery solved. We got it. So, if you don't know, the function key on here, F2, was on the function key. So on this keyboard, I had to switch it on and press the function F2 on this one. So yeah, we weren't going crazy. There's an issue here with this keyboard, and I'm guessing we'll see that in the BIOS. If we go up and down, look, I'm pressing up and down, and we are not moving on here. But up and down is working on there. Fixed. F2 win. So yeah, we were right, and everybody I think said F2 as well at the beginning. But it's just that I needed to press function F2 on here for this keyboard to work. So I will take a mental note of that for my keyboard as well. But we can see what we're dealing with there. Look, we've got a Pentium 2020M 2.4 gigahertz on here with 4 gig. We've got the CD drive. So yeah, that's a shame the keyboard's not working. But we might still not convinced. Unsubbed. Tech damage. Yeah, so I'm guessing the keyboard's going to be faulty. Maybe we can do a little video on seeing if we can repair the keyboard or just checking it. Correct date, just the wrong time. Yeah, it is the correct date. So I'm guessing that BIOS battery still has some charge in there. Classic old laptop. Yeah, and sometimes it's quite useful just to have a laptop like this around, because there are things that I don't want to install on my main PC, some suspect apps and things like that, that you might not want to have on your main PC. So it's good to have a bit of a burner laptop you can install. And also, some items don't work on Windows 11, so I could probably put like Windows XP or something old, Windows 7 on this maybe. And I might be able to run some legacy apps that don't work with Windows 11. 13th gen Intel. Yeah, this is just a brand new 13th gen Intel. Or maybe this could be useful just to something. I don't know if it'd be good as a web browser or not. But it's an older machine. But it's got quite a decent sized screen on there. And I guess it's got a DVD player on it, so you could use it for that. Windows 3.1, yeah. Wonder if it actually... Hey, Gozzy's here as well. How you doing, man? Looking forward to your next one as well. Alright, so let me get all these things out the way. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, is Gear still here or not? He might have gone now, because I do have some motherboards. I was going to send a couple to Gear because I know he struggles to get donor boards where he is. And just a little bit of a thank you because he sent me that gift. I've managed to get a nice job lot of faulty Lenovo's here. So I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I managed to get 6 Lenovo boards to have a look at. So yeah, I was going to see if he wanted a few of these. I could send them over to him, and they do seem to be rather complete because they've still got the cooler on, and the fan, and the foils, BIOS batteries attached. They don't look like they've actually been worked on there. And a few of these look like they are very similar models. Ooh, Lenovo. Yeah. So I actually got these 6 Lenovo motherboards, and I think I paid £30 for them, which is kind of a bargain, I think. I thought these would be quite interesting ones to do on stream. I mean, that one has got written on there. That's an X390. That's an 8th gen i5. So that one's a bit of an older one. Not sure what that one is, but this looks newer on here. They've also got, look, the DC jack as well, still attached, which is nice. Lots of e-waste, yeah. No, we're saving it from e-waste. So I don't know what these ones are. Wonder if there's anything on any of these. Oh, is that a Wi-Fi card or an LTE card? Fake. It's a wireless Wi-Fi card on there. No, I think that looks like an LTE card, because we've got a Wi-Fi card over here on this one still attached. And so most of these look like they must be soldered memory as well. I can see in the slot there, so I don't need a RAM on it, which is quite good. What's this one? Again, we've got another LTE card on that. Or was that the same one? Yeah, that one as well. It's not been taken. Still got the foils on it. I'm not sure what laptops they're from. Maybe they're like 8th gen or something like that. Not quite sure. W1. Okay. Probably LTE, like you said. Yeah, blue and red antenna is for W1. Black and grey is for the Wi-Fi. Okay. What's he saying to PCDD? Yeah, the camera app just for nothing. Focus. When I try to run it. Yeah, because I'm sorting out, and I'm going to get rid of a few bits that I don't need anymore. I have got quite a lot of the IC holders still left over, so I don't know if anybody in the UK needs a chip holder, because I'll be quite happy to send some of these out, because I bought quite a lot of them to compare, and I don't need them all. So happy to get them shipped out if anybody's in the UK and could benefit from a chip holder. Just let me know in the chat, and if you send me one message, we can sort something out. If you want to have a look which ones they are, if you are interested. And oh, Zola says yes. Are you in the UK then as well, Zola? Happy to send you one, man. Undergrow left the chat. He's gone. UK only. I would like one. Any? Oh, okay. So let me show you which ones, and you can choose. I've got the Mijing one on here. We have this one, or this one, or this one, or this one, or this one. Send me one and I'll send it to Russ. It's because I'm in America, USA. Yeah, I don't know if it would show in the event log. I bet it's a capture card, USB cat or something. The old software did the same for me too. What was the problem you were having? I think that might have been Fortifix camera app. Is this about your thermal camera? Oh, here we go. Does the Thermal Master software work on Windows 11? I've tried it on my streaming PC and it won't let it run. It works on my test bench though. Yes, it does work, Fortifix. In fact, I've got it installed on here so I can launch it. But the Thermal Master software is called Temp Master. I will show you it now. Let me just add a window capture on here. I've launched it. There we go. You should be able to see that. That's the software, Thermal Master. But I'm not sure if I've got my thermal camera where it is. Let me just check. I might have it. Oh yeah, here's the thermal camera. Be a good opportunity to see if mine still works because I've not plugged it in. Let's plug this one in. So let me just move that off to the side for a minute. Yeah, so which one did you want, Zola? Did you mention it? Which one you were going to use? Let me just check back on the message. You choose. For me, I trust you. Well, I've shown you the options there. It's up to you. Okay, so yeah, it comes up like here. I think you have to double click on it. Oh, here we go. So which way round are we? We're that way. So as you can see, it does work fine. And I'm running Windows 11. So there must be something else. Let me check my app version for you. Just to have a look if it even gives me an app version. About. Here we go. My app version is 1210 of Thermal Master. Let's see if there's an update. Oh, there is. 1310. Should we get that downloading? Then we're going to break it. Oh. Right, I'm just setting it up now. Temp Master. Yeah. JFix. Oh, what's Nano saying? Essentially, my capture card prevents the Thermal Master PC software from running. It happens on 3 separate PCs. I keep trying to get them fix it. Oh, okay. So it's a conflict. It's trying to use the same resource or something. Jay, look at the chat, bro. All right, Rob. Hey, Rob, how are you doing, by the way? What's Rob saying? Tools. I want more tools. I'm addicted to tools. I've got some more tools. Right, it says that this is ready to use. Oh, Charlton has subscribed. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Okay, we are on the Thermal Master again. Okay, so is that the updated version? Yeah. So I think we're on the latest 1310. So what capture card software have you got running at the same time? I'll exit it though for now. That definitely works fine. Jay, look at the... Because I've just got a cheapo capture card. But it does work at the same time. It should do. For my microscope, let's just try that. Although I haven't set it up. Let's have a look. Here we go. Yeah. It's also working with mine at the same time. So I think we're good on that one. Zola sent me a message on Discord. Okay, so let's just mark that one down for Zola, then I will remember. I've lost my pen now. So we'll put one down for Zola. What is the name and model of the thermal camera? This is the Infrared P2 Pro on here, and be very careful because it's very small, easy to lose. I'll stick in it there. The Elgato Cam Link, 2 of them. Well, I do have one of the Elgato, the Cam Link Pro, and it did work on there on Windows 11. But I'm not using it currently, but it did work for me. So I'm not sure. Zola didn't say which one he wanted, did he? So, well, I can give you this one, if you like, because this one is the, that one was actually the most expensive one out of them all, in a pretty colour. So you can have that one, and I'll put your name on there. So nobody else said that they wanted any of these. If you did and I missed it, just let me know. It's a bit difficult to send it out of the UK. So this is the other thing that I was going to open, which this came from Bacon on here. So I didn't know who Bacon were, by the way, but this is a soldering iron, and the soldering iron, they're Bacon. They do seem to make some quite high-end stuff as well, but this was one of their newer released models. Oh, you like the MS Paint? Yeah, actually, my partner got them for me. Where did I put them? I've lost them now already. Oh, there they are. There you go, look. Little post-it notes. These are another thing from AliExpress, I think, as well. And try and get the link for them. But they're quite cool little notes. I like them. You like the MS Paint notes? Yeah, so the deal with this is going to be quite a good budget soldering station. This is the Baco BK212. They make high-end stuff, but this is one of their newer models on here, which is like for the budget stuff. The same like a NanoFix review. So yeah, I've promised I'll do like a detailed video review on this one, but I thought we could just have a quick look at this and see how it is. So we've got a little stand on here, and this is going to be the cartridge style tips on here. So I think they've sent me, it looks like a 245 handle on there. And I can see we've got a power cable and some tips, and here is the soldering station itself. So we've just got a power input on here, we've got a ground on here, so that might be for the sleep function for the handle, or it might come off the pins on there, I'm not sure. A USB, I'm not sure if that actually charges things or if that's just for doing an update, and a nice rotary knob for the temperature control, looks like. Do quite like that. Does actually have a click in it, so it must do functions as well. And then a CH, I'm assuming that means channel. This is only a single channel though. But you can get the 210, the 245 or the 115, you can get any of the handles for this one. And it looks like we do get included with these. Oh, I lied, 3 Cam Link cards, but yeah, I can confirm as soon as I disconnect all of them, the app works just fine, and after I plug them in. Have you tried any other apps as well? Because you don't have to use that Thermal Master app. There are other apps you can use as well, if that one doesn't work. I have made a video about that already, to be honest with you. I like those. I'm plugged in the front and back, and it's a pain on the Finersi. Yeah, so this is a front plug on here. The power switch is on the back, so that can be annoying if you just want to power your things, same as my soldering iron. But to be honest with you, I leave everything on all the time anyway. So with these Bacon branded, these soldering iron tips, I'm glad it's a knife tip because I'm quite a fan of the knife tip. These look to be unbranded on here. Yeah, can't see any marking on that at all. So it'd be interesting to see how this one performs compared to my more expensive soldering station. Because if it is, it'd be quite a nice one to recommend to people who just want to get started, because it's a quite a nice cheap option, whether or not it can perform well. 90p on the bundle deal, vintage computer drawing sticky notes. Yeah, I can try and get you the link for it. Oh no, I didn't buy them. My partner bought them for me. I don't have it in my list. So yeah, let's just plug this in and see how that's going on. Hey, Grandpa's bench. You've missed it. You missed all the action. We've just been having fun with your laptop. That's massive, James. No longer has a small one. Yeah, you've just missed it. We've just unboxed your package and we've been struggling for a while to get into the BIOS on that laptop until we finally realised what it is. Okay. So that's plugged in now, but I don't know if it will reach to my power sockets. I'll try and plug it in. The only one that will reach might be this laptop charger. Right, okay. It's a nice looking stand. Yeah, let's we'll have to give the stand a try, see if it's actually any good or not. But I wanted to have a go with this before I made a proper video, just to see if it's actually good or not and how it works. Jasmine, nice looking stand. Yeah, oh yeah. So, how are you doing? Thanks for joining, by the way. Right, so we'll plug that in. These are super simple. And I actually have the 245 as well, so we can do a direct comparison. That's mine compared to that one. You can see the size of the tip though is different. Mine's this one's a lot bigger. Better not touch that one because it has come on. But it is a 245 handle. Okay, so let's see. I actually do like that stand as well, as you say it. It's quite minimalist. That would go on the bench. It would fit quite easy compared to mine. Is quite a large stand, but kind of unnecessary as well, unnecessarily large. I think we will need, if we want it to go to sleep on the stand, we will need a clip on there to ground it. And that does come in the box as well. Yeah, missing your live streams. Yeah, we've been missing them, PCDD. Oh, Irina. Hi, darling. How are you? Right. That's my other half chucking up on me. So how do you plug this in? Does it go into here? Oh, it does. So there's a tiny hole in there. I thought that was too small, but it just goes in the back there. So if you want to use the sleep function, you're going to have that little wire connected to the base. Unless you wanted to, you know, just switch off the output on here. But that should make it go to sleep when you put it in. Right, let's switch this on. Here we go. So, is that a sleep-in temperature? 112. Or is that, oh, it's set to 380 on here. So, we can go, okay, we're setting the temperature and it's steaming away here. I don't know if that's sleep. Let me just put that back on. Is it dropping? Yeah. And we got a peel reveal to do here as well. Let's do that. Might be able to see a bit better. Here we go. We'll do it slowly. Lovely. Yeah, what I like the fact that this is quite compact, this little unit. So that seems to be taking quite a long time to drop down in temperature. What's this button do? Does that give us a menu? Oh. So that seems to turn it back on. Should really read the manual on this. 400. I'm setting the temperature there. Let me just put a bit of solder on the end of this. It's taking a long time to cool. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. But it is a really big tip on here. But it is doing the sleep function. We've got it set to 200 now, so let's set it above what it is currently. I'll have it about 400. 393. It's quite precise adjusting it. Yeah, here we go. We're set to 400. Stick it in, and we're sleeping. So we can see how quick that starts to drop off. Delta K10 has just subscribed. Thank you. Appreciate the sub, man. Boost mode. Oh, is that what it is? It's on boost mode. It's on power mode at the top. So what does CH do? Oh, okay, so this is presets. Channel 1 is 350. Channel 2 is 400. And channel 3 is 450. I don't know why it's making it go on when I'm messing the settings and it's in sleep. Not sure what's going on there. Yeah, it's dropping it down now, but when I set a channel, it started going up. If you find a solution for that. Glad to hear it fixed it, only just saw it. Dave's unbranded brand. Yeah, that's the tip. It's an unbranded. It's a Dave's unbranded tip. Have you got a calibrating tool? No, because I wanted to get a calibrating tool, but I wanted to get the one that has the hot air and the soldering iron calibrating tool in one. That one is a bit more pricey. Right, how do I change these settings then? The thing that's annoying me is why is it going out of sleep when I change the settings? Now it's at 200, and if I press that, look, the temperature's going, and even though it's in sleep, it's going up. Look, the temperature. It's like it's overridden the fact that it's sleeping, and I was just trying to adjust the temperature because I'm assuming there's a menu where I can set things on here. This is going to be the power level on there. Let's just try it and see how it solders then. And I'll have to work that out because we do have a manual here, but I'll read that off the camera. Have we got something we can practice on? Is another question. Well, in actual fact, one thing that I did want to have a look at actually, so we can probably do something a little bit useful on the stream, is I made a mistake with my Mainboard Medic Ammeter. Unfortunately, I managed to break it, which is my fault. So I would like to try and repair this thing. You've probably seen the video that I did on this, but this will connect to the power supply so I can monitor the current from the power supply. But I managed to break it because I plugged it in incorrectly and I reversed the polarity on there. And I think I've blown up the INA chip and I've blown up the part of the inputs on here, or the outputs, one of the GPIOs for the Raspberry Pi, so it's kind of toast now. So I wouldn't mind trying to get this repaired. It might be press and hold on the channel it's on once you select a temperature. Yeah, I think I could figure it out, but I don't know why why the soldering iron was coming on when I was just trying to mess around with the settings. So Fortifix's website's not working. Yeah, I've been on it recently and it was working fine for me. So the idea with this, I have already bought two things. Don't know if the Mainboard Medic's going to join at any point, but I have a new Raspberry Pi on here and a new I chip. So I would like to try and take this apart and then we can try and fix it. Okay, I'll come in with the microscope so we can have a little look at that. So I'll show you what this looks like inside. So yeah, you'll see there we've got the Raspberry Pi 2040 Zero board, and we've got these GPIOs up here, and I think I've probably blown one of them. This probably could be configured to use a different one, but I'd probably have to run jumpers on here because it is soldered to this circuit board. So I think it was, for the price of it, it was going to be easier, and because I've got to have to take this out anyway, because this is the INA, the 260 in here that I believe has broke. Oh, Mainboard Medic's here. You will have to lift the banana. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So this could be quite tricky to get this out, because to get the board out, the banana jacks are soldered on here, as you can see. So we'd have to try and get those out before we can get the board out. Hey Mucky, how are you doing? I'm Pico. So first of all, we will just take a photo, I think, of the cables so I can remember which way round they go. Yeah, let's do that, or I'm probably going to forget. That was my soldering iron beeping. I'll zoom in a little bit. Yeah, where's my phone? Here it is. Oh, I'm glad the main board's here. Right, I'm just going to get a quick photo, just so I can remember where the screen connectors go. Now I'm free to disconnect them. Now I believe that the screen should be okay, and I shouldn't have damaged the screen. But we can use the new soldering iron, I was thinking, to try and check how we do with this. What's this tool you're going to fix? This is the Mainboard Medic Ammeter. So I've already made a video about this, and yeah, so you must know who the Mainboard Medic is, and this is what he uses on all of his videos to get the power supply display on screen, and it's got an OLED screen on here which gives you the readout, which is really fantastic because it's so fast as well, so you can catch quick changes in current. Actually the screen and the board have markings. Oh, do they? Yeah, so we've got 5 volts, ground, is it SDA and SDC? Should have a clock and a data. So it's on that side. Is it on the screen side? Oh yeah, I can see them actually through that tiny hole. So we could work it out anyway. He's designed this, by the way, to be super easy to maintain because it just fits on a magnet. So you know, it isn't too bad at all. If anything happens on there, you can see there is a fusible resistor as well. So, you know, if you go over the current limit, which I know is like 15 amps on here, you can replace the fuse yourself as well, which is quite good. But we need to get the banana jacks out to get access to the board. So I'll probably just try and desolder them and move them back, and then, you know, we might be able to get the board out there with these hex ones. He is the guru of desktop motherboards. Mookie. James. It's funny how James and the coder say Mookie. Others say it right. Mookie. You know, I don't get any words right. Microscope. Yeah, if you want to know a bit more about this as well, I'll show you if we actually manage to fix it, how it works. But I have made quite a detailed video just to show it. So let's try and remove the first one. See if this soldering iron is going to work. It's actually got quite a big tip on here, so it should be quite good for these big pads. So I've got it set to, let's say, 400. And we'll heat this up. We'll see how we go. And let me just get a bit of solder on there to wet the tip. Oh, he's adding USB support. Yeah, that'd be nice, to be honest with you. The USB-C port as well, then it's everything in one device. Okay, so we are up to temperature. I imagine it's going to take quite a bit to melt this. Here we go. It's going. Right, so that looks like liquid now. Oh, it looks like it's pushing it out of the... Okay, we need to act quick on here because it's pushing it out of the banana jack. Probably can't see what's going on there, but like the inner body is separating. Maybe it's heating up the jack too much. Trying to push it back in there. I think it's melting the plastic. Right, we're free, I think. Oh, there we go. One of them's free. Yeah, I think we've melted the plastic there. Let's see if we can get it out. See what that looks like. I think we're all right. Yeah, you can see, look, where it started to get weak. So you can't actually put too much heat on these things. Yeah, the banana jack. Hey, Symbol Tech, how you doing, Tony? Same issue when I designed my pulse voltage injector. Yeah, so I don't know what the solution is, because I don't want to do the same with them, but you need quite a lot of heat to get that solder to melt. But by the time the solder's melted, your banana jack is also melting as well. So I don't know what the solution is with that one. Let's see what Mainboard says. When I solder them, I put a banana jack into there to act as a heat. Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not sure James can break another for you testing it. The beta testers. Yeah, well, we've melted that. That's a shame. Have I got another banana jack then to do? They are designed for spade connectors, not for soldering. Yeah, I think that's the problem. But as I say, if you've got something to dissipate the heat more, like another banana jack that we can plug in there, then maybe that would, you know, stop it from going into the socket. Because you wouldn't really want to use lower melting temperature solder on it than that. Let me see then if I've got another banana jack and we can try it on the second one. Try and find one that I can sacrifice. Yes. Okay, so I do have this, another banana jack. So we could put this one in here, and hopefully that would take some of the heat away and dissipate into here. We could even add maybe a heatsink onto there if we needed it as well. He's killing your baby. Don't say that, Russ. It's the second time I've damaged it. I've already damaged it by plugging it in wrong and blowing it up, and now I'm going to melt it. But I can get another banana jack. It's not a problem. Yeah, he's actually the first one that broke. Yeah, it's my fault because, you know, you can't really get more obvious than a red and a black. When you start plugging the red into the black, then yeah, bad things are always going to happen. Are these plastic screws? No, yeah, I don't think they're metal. They might be plastic screws. I just need to be careful. Dave's unbranded. I am way behind. Now you see the reason I used the unbranded name. I'm way behind. Oh, you've only just seen the unbranded soldering tip. Let's see if this works then. Maybe we will. Can we clamp something else on there as well? Tell you what might work. Yeah, this might work. Let me go overhead. I'm just wondering if I can put something else in this clamp here, like potentially this. The heat can also transfer down there a little bit. They are metal going into the heat inserts into the plastic. Yeah, so this is going to make it worse, is it? So I was thinking like that, maybe the heat will travel down there, then I can just pull the connector out with that at the same time. But yeah, it's going to also melt the bit around the edge, isn't it? Because that's going to heat up. It's going to heat up around there. So maybe that won't help. Or can we do this without desoldering these? I was talking about the screw. Oh, the screws. Sorry, yeah. They are metal going into the heat inserts into the plastic, yeah. Yeah, so we can't melt the screws. He says they're metal. It will deform. Will not work. He's tried that option. So what option do you reckon then? Someone's got to have a good idea. We need to desolder these two and this one without melting the plastic. And solder them back. I mean, I could try the Grandpa's Bench low melt solder, the bismuth stuff. Should we try that? That's got to help, hasn't it? By lowering the melting temperature. We've got this stuff. Grandpa's Bench is here now. So you sent me this one, the lead-free solder paste that we just unboxed, which has got 138 degrees melting point. So that's super low. Should we try that? Maybe a combination of both of them. Unfortunately, we'll not be able. So with the lower melting temperature of this, it's still going to melt it, you think? Just put on a preheater, push to max temp. Yeah, I think that's going to melt the box. Let's see what damage it actually did. Can we still plug something into this? Or has it gone? Gone. Yeah, It's kind of deformed it now. Oh, yeah, we might still be able to get a plug into there. So, you know, it's only gone a little bit. Maybe just a combination of some lower melting temperature solder and something plugged in. Melting them is not only a problem of heating the joint, but the banana jack is a friction fit as well. Yeah, you got to like try and push it through. Wonder if it will still push through. It will still push through okay. Your grandpa's bench uses that low melt all the time. Heat the red one back up with the plug in to straighten. Yeah, we could try that, yeah. Good idea. I'll do that when I plug it in though. I don't want to keep heating it and then, you know, doing it again and again. I might only get one shot at this. I'm working on the NAD. Oh, the 3020. Oh, from Stu. I'm not sure Stu's been in the chat yet. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to watching that one. Will the plastic push off the black fitting? I don't think so. Well, let's try with this one. I think there's supposed to be a moulded piece. Yeah, I don't think it will do. I might use some low melt. You can breathe on it and it melts. Well, we've got to try something. We'll try a combination and just see how we get on with this one, because that one's already broken, and we've got no choice. We've got to get into this anyway, and if it doesn't work, I'll have to get some new banana jacks, and I can solder them in. It's no problem. I'm guessing soldering it would be easier than removing it. So yeah, let's just give it a go and see how we get on. I'll switch back to the microscope. We'll plug this in here. Okay. We'll go back to that method that I was thinking. Okay. We'll plug that in there. We're in. And let's get a bit of the low melt on here. I don't know if it will mix well with the other solder. Right, let's see if we can push this out. It's not coming out at the moment. This nozzle, I don't know if it's too small for it. Okay, I think we might have it. Well, I'm screwing it down. Oh, I think I might have broke something. Let's have a look. We can't give you anything nice. Yeah, it's just an accident. I broke it on purpose just so we'd have something to repair. I think I've got something in there. Oh. We've got a rubber bung in there. I'm not sure if that's actually supposed to be in there. Right, that looks better. The handle's going up. Is it going to come out? Doesn't seem to want to. Oh, it's coming now, yep. We got it. Let's go back to the microscope. We'll put plenty on and then we'll have to clean it up after. Don't want to leave it on the board, but that should be fine. Everyone's having a go now, look. Mookie. Thought he was good at killing things. Also, you can use a little spatula. What's that? You can use a little spatula that you would use to go on the underfill on the chips and try to slide them underneath. You warm it to separate the connection. Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. Perfect beta testers, yeah. Use some wick. As it draws the solder, pull out the adapter. Okay. Flux and wick. Okay. We could try that as well, yeah. We could try a few of those methods. We've got a few more. So I do have the little spatula things. So we could try to get underneath this with one of those spatulas once it's melted. And then maybe we don't need to keep heating it up and then slide it all the way once we've separated it. I haven't had enough coffee for this, mate. Okay, let's go. Let's send it. Right, is the soldering iron is heating up. And what temperature? I'm thinking we're actually better to keep it hot. Just get it off quick. Right, let's see if we can melt this. I'll try and get a better angle on it. Right, let's see if this is going to melt. Okay, it is melting. Oh, the spatula is going under a little bit. Right, let's just release it for now. Maybe I'll just let it cool down a little bit and do it in stages. But we're nearly released. You need to heat fast. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I've kept the temperature high. We don't want to be at it forever. I don't know if that's actually free or not. It's not quite, didn't get quite far enough under. Let me see if we can heat it up a little bit more then. I think we're probably going to have to add more solder onto there. Low heat for longer. Melt, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, low heat. We just got to go full send on it. Just get it off really quickly before it has a chance to heat the plastic. Right, we're going to get a lot of solder on this. Flux it as well. Well, the solder paste is full of flux as well. So I'm thinking that this would also act as like a flux. Right, let's go. Yeah, because they are such a pressure fit, it's quite difficult. Right, the spatula is right under. I think we've got it. We're out. Okay, let's see what damage that did. There we go. That looks perfect from that side. Any meltage? I'd say nothing. I'd say that worked fine. That's just a bit of flux. That worked well. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. So whoever suggested that spatula method, that works quite well. I like that. That was Eddie. Thanks for that, Eddie. I think James is doing great. Right, okay. So we're going the same again. We'll plug that in there. and we'll go on this one. This one should be a bit easier because they don't go quite as far into the boards. These ones, you can see on here, we haven't got very far to separate the connection. So I think this should be, you know, fairly straightforward. Probably just send it straight away. But it is quite an angle to get in without, I don't want to burn up the case, you see. It's quite deep inside the case. So let's heat up this end first. Right, here we go. Let's just put a little bit of rosin on there. Let it smoke in a little bit. Just really try not to touch the case. I don't want to ruin it. There we go. We're out. I guess while the board's hot, let's just do this one. We'll get a bit more rosin, that worked quite well. There's a little wedge in. Oh, we're under. Yep. Can we pull that out? Need something else. I've not got all my tools at the desk now, but we are separated, so I think we're good. Right, let's see if we can pull that one out. And this one. It's a proper pressure fit. There we go. Let's inspect those two. There we go. That one looks clean. No meltage. And that one looks clean. Yeah, quite happy with that. Mix off, is he? Yeah, see you, thanks. And I enjoyed your stream today as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to you getting that phone working again. I'd like to hear that ringing and working on the mobile. Right, we've got 4 then, and just one of them is a little bit damaged, this one, but we'll live with that. Can actually use that as a little storage tray in that soldering iron as well. Quite like that. But the soldering iron seems to work quite well. They did seem to slide off easy. Yeah, those ones were quite good. So we've now got full access here. So I just need to find a hex driver, which is going to be easier said than done because I've lost everything in this new place. Give me 1 second and let me get some tools. Oh yeah. Probably got one in this set actually we can use. Yeah. I think we'll be able to use one of these. Yeah, it must be the next size down. You have a new soldering station? Yes, I do. I think you joined just before, but one of the things we did was opening a few things on stream. And I've got this one. This is the Bacon BK12 with this little stand. So this is like a more budget one that can use the 245, the 210 or the 115 handles. I've got sent it to do a bit of a review on it, but I thought I would just try it a little bit first and then I'll know what I'm dealing with before we try and review it. So let's just open this. Gozzy's off. Yeah, thank you, Gozzy. See you later, man. Oh, laptop fix is here. How are you doing? You've missed one laptop, which we've sorted. It stumped us how to get into the BIOS. Right, how we're not going to lose this parts. I'll stick these screws out the way on the bench. hex screws. Yeah, he could have done tri-screws. You can see, look, how this is constructed. So this is 3D printed, and it's got inserts in there that he's obviously melted in. So it gives a nice secure connection. I do like the feel of this and how it works. So let me hold this up. So we're saying the I chip is blown, and also this Raspberry Pi as well. We need to get both of those off. Let's get on with that then. I'm going to stick it on here, and I'm just going to use the hot air to get those off. To get that one off first. Can we get the Raspberry Pi off with the hot air? Probably. Have we got any tweezers? Let's find a set of tweezers. We'll use the mechanic ones. 8WT, how you doing, man? Okay. So, I, let's get this off first of all. In fact, we could probably do putting this in a little holder. Let's do that. Board heater. Yeah, I don't think I've got the board heater that's big enough for that. Unfortunately, I am going to get a bigger board heater. Would be quite nice. Yeah, I'm going to stick it in here. That'll stop it moving around. I don't think he's leaving. Oh, who's not leaving? I was hoping James would say bye. Did I say bye to somebody? Oh, Nanofix is leaving, is he? Oh no, I think he was saying bye, but it was Gozza he was saying bye to. Anyway, the Raspberry Pi button will melt. Yeah, that doesn't matter, because this Raspberry Pi is dead and I've got a new Raspberry Pi. In fact, should we make sure that we got the right ones? So that's the one that's there, and this is the one that I've ordered that we're changing it out for. 2040 0, 2040 0. Looks to be the same. That's a V1083. This one doesn't have a version number on it, unless it's got it on the back. You can see the Raspberry Pi chip, and we've got a clock. Yeah, I'm assuming it's going to be the same. No, I haven't programmed it yet. We'll have to program it after. But I think we can program it out of circuit just using the USB connector, I'm assuming. Steam iron upside down. Yeah, we could do it like that, upside down. But I'm not bothered about melting this because I got a brand new one to put on. They will do both. They both will do. He uses both of them. Yeah. So we have confirmed by the Mainboard Medic himself that that one does work. I'm just getting a bit more working distance for me. The one problem could be the plastic connector here, but if that melts, we can replace it as well. It's not too much of an issue. Sean, how you doing, man? Symbol Tech is saying wait. The new Raspberry Pi has components on the bottom side. Yes, it has the components. So I don't know if it's going to be flush mounted. Let's have a look how this one is. So you can see under there is components. Oh, I can see, don't know if you can. I can see the chip is under there and the crystal over there. So I think it's the same profile. I know there's components under there, but I think they're going to sit on the board. Well, we can, if we're worried about it, we can just use the wick on there. Let me get the wick on it. We'll just wick it away. Do I have any cutters? Oh yes, Grandpa's bench sent me the cutters. We can use the new ones. So who designed this? This is the Mainboard Medic meter. Okay, let's do it like this and wick it away. We might be able to separate this side of the board and then move to the other one. Let's get a bit of rosin on there. Yeah, let's just try that. Seems to be wicking. Where's that spatula thing? Might be able to pry it up at the same time. We might be able to also try that through hole thing as well, for clearing the through holes. I think we're wicked away there. Let's try this side. Get the spatula ready. How can you sandwich components between like that board, breadboard, and the surface mount? Got no idea. We'll have a look at how it is in a minute. Right, we're going. I think we're nearly under. Yeah, we're free at both sides now. So I think it's just this end piece holding it on. It's just this one here. So can we do this without melting that yellow connector? There we go. No problem. We're in. Yeah, so the way it works, that one goes like that, and it's just the Raspberry Pi chip that's sitting on there, but it's not going to be short. These components are not going to be shorting out on anything. With using big blobs of solder on the side to fix it in place. Yeah, it's the solder that's holding it down. German engineering, yeah. It does the trick though, it holds it down nicely. So let's wick away those pads properly now, and then we'll come in with a bit of fresh solder. And then we'll get the INA off as well. Why don't you use pins? I think it might be to do with the case as well, because it's got to match up in the case on here, look. Where the USB port is. Could be one of the reason. Oh, Grandpa's bench. If you message him, he'll be able to show you how to get it. I think he's only available via email. Yeah. By the way, this wick doesn't have any kind of flux in it, and I don't know if I've got any flux. We'll just have to use the rosin. It was just going to be a quick stream, to be honest with you. I wasn't expecting to be doing too much. Right, let's do it like that. It just doesn't suck it up very well, if you see that. I wonder if I've got my other wick here. Or some flux. Yes. Oh, here we go. Managed to find everything. So we do have some flux here now. We should be fine. Yeah, some flux on there. Flux on there. On that one. And we might as well get this INA ready to come off. And I've got the mechanic wick now. So we should be good. Yeah, I can see that it's coming into that wick. Much better. And this one. Here we go. Doesn't look like we're damaging the pads. And this last one here. Let's try and not burn the yellow. I mean, it doesn't only has to be a little bit flat because it's not through holes. We don't have to get the clears, the holes clear. Night, Tony. Oh, you off, are you? Yeah, see you. Get some more shorts filmed tomorrow. Okay, let me just see if we can lift this INA up, to be honest with you. Because this is quite a big wedge on this big chisel bit. We might just be able to lift it on one side, like this. I think so, yeah. We've got that lifted on one side. Let's spin that around. Make the board work for me a little bit. We're off. I think we're done. We're good. Might as well just wick those away while we're here. These pads are supposed to be joined together, by the way, for the extra current. Let's get the brass bush. See if we can get a nice clean tip. Yeah, it seems to be alright, that soldering iron. The bit is a little bit too big for what I would normally use, but it seems to be ideal for this type of circuit board. Upping new mechanic, yeah. Yeah, I've seen Tony had a problem with the mechanic wick. Apparently it's not as good as what it used to be. And I know what he means, that this is a single layer, this wick on here. Like some of the mechanic wicks you get are like, you know, they're like double layer in there. But this is the single layer one, and it comes in the gun that I've got. And it actually works really well. But as I said, because it's a single layer, it might, you know, it does saturate the wick probably faster. So yeah, I don't know, because I've not used the double one, I don't think, before. I've only used this one, and it was fine for what I use. But it's annoying if they've actually changed the quality of it. But this thing's quite useful. Just make sure that you don't wind it too far in, because then you won't be able to get it back out again. It's funny that that's all I use. Yeah, double layer to me. Does it? You sure? Let's have a look. Maybe the ones in the rolls then are double layer. No, it's just like a single layer. Look. Single layer. But the important thing is this is like infused. It's like a powdery, and it sucks up the solder. Whereas the other one does work, that I've got. Where did I put that? This one. Because I bought this on a big roll. This one does work, and it is quite fine, but you need to saturate it for it to work properly. but it's probably better for bigger areas. In fact, we need to do these pads anyway, ready for get rid of that low melt solder, so we can wick that away now. We'll try it with this one with a bit of flux, see how it works. I say it just needs to be saturated for it to be effective. Hey, Jerry's here. How are you doing, man? It's just a bit of a test stream, but we've ended up fixing the Mainboard Medic meter that I accidentally managed to break by plugging it in with the wrong polarity, unfortunately. So let's try this. We don't want to keep that low melt on the board. It's going to make a mess, isn't it? Ideally, we don't want it on there either. These are diodes, I think. I think they're little LEDs. How are we going to get that out now? Right, let me just. Goot wick is still the best. Yeah, I'm going to try the goot wick. You are generous, but flux and solder are expensive. Yeah, no, it's not. This is all cheap stuff. Nothing is too expensive here. Everything I've got is from AliExpress, really. Right, let's see. Yeah, that's cleared it out. We just don't want this bismuth left on the board. I think we're good. Right, let's just finish that pad off. I did see Jerry, that PlayStation you were on earlier. You got lucky with that. That was incredible. All it needed was the UART clearing. Thought I'd pop in before sleep time. Test stream from the new garage. Yeah, I'll give you a quick look. I can't really move my cameras around that much, but you'll be able to see. We're in a new environment here, and I've got better lighting, which is good. But everything is quite a temporary setup for now, just to get up and running. Yeah, the diagnostic LEDs, yeah. The exact same one. On the one after. Oh, was that the same as well? 2 in a row. That's a massive victory. We tricked James out of his test stream. Yeah, we got carried away. Yeah, I'm supposed to just do a quick stream and get some jobs done. You see, this wick does work when it's saturated. Oh, I think we took a component there. That want a diode. There we go. I see it. I think that's a capacitor. Oh, looks like it's taken some of the silk screen with it. Right, let's see if that'll just come off. We're really breaking the Mainboard Medic meter now. Now I feel really bad. Just scrape it right off to the end. And we're going to burn it if we're not careful. Right, is that it? Oh dear, it's getting worse. Is that it? No. I think we've lost it. It's not in the iron, is it? Yeah, where did that go? Oh, it's still on the board. We're all right. It's still there. I thought we'd lost it. Okay. Is that stuck on with solder? it's managed to stick on. Let's just flip that back around. I'm not sure what that is. Is that a capacitor? They're two 10k resistors. It's so dirty I can't see what we're doing. I need to clean up a little bit. I've got the components, so I'm not going to lose that. I'm going to stick that to the side. Not really set up with everything on the bench yet. Let's try and clean with a sponge. Oh, I see. One end was attached to that pad. That's why it came off as the pad heated up. So we're fine. Too bad about the Asus I have. I don't think it will be fixed. What was the Asus, Dave? Did you message me about that? Every laptop's savable if you want to spend enough time. Oh, is it motherboard? Desktop motherboard. Hey, how are you doing, Arnold, by the way? Right. I don't know if that's toast, to be honest with you. It's been a bit burnt up, the poor thing. It's a 15 amp fuse. Oh, it's the fuse, is it? Oh, okay. I can't see the silk screen. Is that FL15A? Yeah, I can test it with the multimeter. So if it's just a fuse, it's probably fine. To be honest, this new soldering iron, it's a bit big, the end on there. We probably could use hot air as well to flow that in place. Yeah, we might just hot air it on. It's going to be easier, I think. And I think it's going to be easier if I work on the board this way around. Yeah, just do it like that. So I just need a little bit on there. Everything's so sticky now. Right. I'll come with the hot air then. There we go. And we can put the new INA on while we're here. I think I've got it in this bag. Yeah, it's in here. A touch of alcohol. You really want me to clean it? We'll have a little clean up look. It is a little bit dirty. I was going to have a clean up after, but we'll sort it out a little bit in the meantime. Should be okay. Live chat or top chat? We're always on top chat, probably. Let's have a little look. Yeah, we're on top chat. Here we go. We've gone live chat now. Welcome to live chat. If Clunge was here with hot air, it would all be toast by now. Right, where was the INA chip? In here. Did I miss something, by the way? You're saying I'm on top chat. I did buy two, because you never know, I might make this mistake again. Woohoo, you can see now what we've been saying about him. Right, let's see if I can get this open. These packets still get me. Might just want to confirm that that is the right one. Let me just compare it to the old one. If we can read the old one. Let me try and focus. I think it's upside down. Can't tell. Anyone could tell what that says? Let me clean it. I think we need to clean it. Have we got? Oh, I have got alcohol dispenser. That's better. Everything's moved around a bit. Nothing's in the same place that it was before. I'm still trying to get used to everything. There we go. So it's the i260AI. i260. And the new one. The new one is i260AI. I think I can make it out. Should be the same. I think we're good. So let's get this soldered on. Very nice. He's put a pin 1 indicator on there. So yeah, it's going to go that way. I have flipped it upside down. Let's get pin 1 like this. And we can either solder it pin by pin or hot air it in place, either way. Bye Zach, see you NanoFix. Yeah, see you mate, thanks for popping in. So I've had a phone call. Yeah, I've messaged you about the ROG laptop. Yeah. I'm used to James ignoring me. Right. I haven't got the iShip command. We could have played that now. Right, let's what we're saying, hot air it into place. Yeah, let's do that. I think it'll just be easier because this one's going to flow as well. Let's get some solder and some flux. So far I've been quite impressed with this soldering iron, to be fair. It seems to be doing the job really nice. Knock in the fuse. I've not got the lighting set up very well, so it's all reflecting at the moment. Is the fuse still okay? I think it's okay. Hopefully a bit we'll sort those bridges out after. Just trying to get a bit of solder on the pads. And then we'll flux it up. And yeah, we'll hot air it on place, see if those bridges clear. Get it roughly lined up. Like that. I think that's about it. Grandpa's paste. Yeah, I think that's going to be a bit too low, the melting temperature on that one. Let me knock my airspeed down a bit. Or we'll be blowing away everywhere. Come back. Can't see the pin 1 now. I've lost it. Is that pin 1? No, I can't see it. Let's block out some of the light. Oh yeah, that's pin 1. We're getting out of practice. It'll be time for an optical scope soon. Right, let's try that. Okay, I'm going to lower the speed again. Just getting out of the way. Right, let's try that. It just wants to go on its back. Right. Stay that way. If we move something else there. I think we moved that as well. I think this is solder paste that was used. It's that solder paste at like really low temperature that like crumbles up, smoothing the other components. Yeah, that's the only problem with solder paste. Maybe I should have tried to use the hot air. I'll try again. I think we've got it now. I can still see those pads of bridging at the top. We'll just have to clear those bridges out after. Let's move this one back into place. Okay. I think I'm going to switch to my normal soldering iron now, just to sort this out. I just haven't got the right tip on for the job. We've got the little 115 here. It is like quite deep into the legs there. Might be able to just have enough to flick it out. These ones are supposed to be bridged. Can't tell. I don't think they are bridged now. I think they're okay. In fact, just to give these a better soldered connection, we might add a little bit more on here. Just so the current is going to pass through there nicely. And we'll bridge these 3 here. I think it should be like that. Those 3 and those 3. And then we'll just straighten this out. Give that capacitor a bit of solder on each side. Just melt a bit on that end as well. That should be okay. Right, have we got any bridges? Does that look okay? Design improvement. We'll do a bit of a better side inspection if we're in focus. I think that looks okay. I can actually see what we're doing. Yeah, we've not got any bridges there. That's sweet. Right, so I think these are a little bit messy. Should we just touch up those while we're here? Yeah, look. Let's just touch up them, make it a nicer job. Alright. And then we need to do some cleaning. 3D Medic, how are you doing, man? Thanks for stopping in. Right. Oh, Andy's off. See you, mate. Hope to see you tomorrow on a stream. Slightly dry on the solder. Just give it a little touch up more. I think these ones are all right. This one. Yeah, I think they'll be fine. Right, let's give her a proper clean now. Should be good. They're the LEDs. Yeah, I think that looks all right. That resistor, that's the fuse, the 15 amps. There's our new INA, so that should be fine. And we're ready to solder on our new Raspberry Pi. And then we'll have to sort those out. In fact, I didn't wick those two away. Let me just wick those two while we're here. See you, Soren, had the same laptop that I've got broken, the Acer with the power. Oh, is it that one where yeah, I watched his video earlier, the one where it was shorted in the charging port itself. The positive pin looked like it might be shorted into the motherboard layers, into the ground. Yeah, is that the one you've got, Dave? I can't remember what you said your problem was with your ROG. Oh no, that was the Acer, that was the Helios, wasn't it, that he had on his video. Yeah, same one, is it? Oh, okay. Right, we'll move back to the big soldering iron again. Right, let's wick all that away. Yeah, the soldering iron does work quite well. Quite impressed with it. There's not really any noticeable difference between the more expensive one. In case you're wondering, this is the Bacon 212. So I will do a full video on it and actually learn how it works properly before I do that. But at least we've tried it. The tip isn't the one that I would use though, it's a bit large. But I think it comes with different options. You can choose which handle you want. Because I've got the 245, so let's just get that cleaned up as well. I think we're pretty clean. All looking good. Definitely going to be more careful with this, and this time not going to break it again. Right, Raspberry Pi then. Is this our new one or our old one? That must be the new one. So it's going to go this way. The Helios, who knows? Oh yeah, you've got the EC problem. Oh, okay. So which pins were connected? Should have taken a photo before we started. So we've obviously got a track going to pin 1, pin 2, pin 3 looks like a no connect. So it's just 1 and 2. And down here, there's a via here. That's going to pin 1. Oh, and then we've got this one. The ground. So it's only 2 pins that are actually connected. Oh, 3 pins. Can we solder them all to give it strength, or you would just solder in 3 pins? Is that right? Solder them all, yeah, but I'm wondering if that's good, because it's going to ground out stuff. Do you have to leave some separation between it? I've never worked on one of these before. Only 1 and 2 are the last. Only 1 and 2, and then the last 2 are connected. So yeah, I've got 1 and 2 here. Wait, let me get my pointing stick. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. We've got those, and then the last one. The last one is the 5 volt up here. The second to last one, you mean? That one just says it's a ground on it. We have to put 2 parts on our son's car. Oh, good luck with that, Arnold. Oh, the last 2 are connected, 5 volts. So this must be the 5 volts and the ground power. And then this one is just to stabilise it, is it, at the bottom? In fact, where's the old board that came off? Let me just compare the solder positions on this one. So you had pin 11. Oh, you had 4. 4 connected up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 connected here. That might have been me touching it, putting some solder. So 4, 4, and then 11. Is that right? You can solder all without a problem. The rest is just to hold it stronger. Yeah. Last one is connected on the back, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it doesn't really matter. We can solder them. So I'll probably just solder like what you did there. Those 4, and then the back one. Pin 11. Just to make it a little bit easier if I ever need to remove it again. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll add some flux. Is that flux or solder paste? No, it's flux. Flux there. And then flux here. So we're soldering 4 here. Can I ask why you didn't just use another 2 ports on the old PI? Because the actual Pi did communicate if I plugged it into the PC, so that was fine, and I could have done it, but I don't have the program on here. You'd have to change the source code to program it to a different GPIO port. But then even if I moved it onto like port 5 and it's going through here, you'd have to like run jumper wires as well. So that was just easier to do it that way. Right, let me get this all in focus so I can see at the same time, and let's add a solder just to one port and get it in position. We'll go down here, we'll add it on this port 0. Yep. Let's get it tapped in position. Okay, slightly off. I've only done one, so we can just get it perfect alignment. Maybe about there. I think that looks good. So now let's tack it on the other side. Can I ask you why you don't use some of the pins, like the yellow ones below the pie? You mean those headers on here, the standoff? I'll use it as like a standoff. I can't do it now because of the design of the case. That's the way he's designed it, so it wouldn't match with the USB-C hole that comes out. So I don't know why that wasn't part of the original design. Maybe it's because, like, if you're plugging a USB cable in and out of there, if you had just got it on these yellow headers on there, it's going to put flex on them, maybe snap them. Maybe the solder joint would make it more secure. But you might be able to answer in the chat as to the design choice, because I've never really designed a PCB before, so not really sure why things are done different ways. Let's just push that down a little bit. Bit too big blob. It might just be the reflection. Maybe I need to leave it there. It's probably okay actually. Now add a bit more on this one. How's that look? Looks pretty secure. It takes more time and work, and it works fine like this. Yeah, so it may be just a production thing as well. It takes more time, more parts. They are a little bit annoying, those header things. Another plastic part that you can't heat up too much. Takes quite a bit of solder to fill them between the board and that. There's got to be a bit of a gap here because obviously there's components. So this board doesn't fit completely flush to the PCB. So we do need a little bit of a solder bridge between them because of the Raspberry Pi chip. Right, let's go this side. We were doing 4 this side as well. So let's start at the end one. And then work our way back. Oh, cheeky bridge. Get out. We'll just have to put a bit more flux on that probably. These ones want to be together. How's the stream going, by the way, guys? Is it everything's running smooth, audio and video wise? Drop frames 0.0 drop frames due to network anyway. So it looks like my Cat 6 is working. Another bridge. This one might be easier to separate. Nope. We're getting them all bridged now. Off the bed. Okay, PCDD. Looking forward to your stream if you do get round to streaming tomorrow. Stream running sweet. Good to hear. Very glad to hear that. yeah, I would like to get back to doing a few more streams, and I'm going to be setting things up a bit better for next time. This was just a little test stream. But if I can get this done, at least I've got one useful thing done as well then. Alright, that's out of the way. I think this was the 5-volt and ground, so I definitely don't want them bridging. Setup looks good. Stream going good. Yeah, thanks guys. Right, I've never programmed one of these before as well. So just preempting, I'm guessing when you plug this in, it just comes up as a USB drive. It's a bit different to the ESP. So you just drag and drop basically. You put it into boot mode and then copy the files over. Right, let me get more flux because this isn't going very well. Yeah, it must be annoying building these. It's quite time consuming. I'm going to use the bigger solder iron now. Right, I think that might have cleared that one. And that one. Have to refocus. Can't tell if that's flux or solder. Well, that still looks like solder. Let's do it at this angle then. It's just like gone right under the board. That's the problem. Let's try and drag it this side. Yeah, it's quite difficult. It's just because you can't really see from the top. Looks like it's good from this side. Yo, Michael DeLima, how you doing, man? Yeah, I'm jealous of your new PC. It looks wicked, that does. It takes me about an hour from nothing till finished. Yeah, it's alright if you've got your little production line going and you're used to it. I guess once you line everything up and if you put it on the hot plate, I remember your stream where you did it. Trying to retrospectively go back and desolder things and that is a little bit more time consuming. I think this would be easier if it was on a hot plate. I think I'm going to have to see if I can get this up on an angle and then I can see what I'm doing then. Yeah, look. Wonder if I can hold it here. It's because I needed too much solder to bridge it up and down. Maybe it's too high compared to that. In fact, maybe the USB won't actually go in the port if it's too high. Let me just have a look on the side profile. Yeah, is that too high? But that's, you can see the chip look in there. The chip is dictating the height because the chip is flat to the board underneath, so it can't push down any further. So that is kind of like the design of it. If you see that. It means I'm stuck with a bit of have I got a tweet something sharp to get in there? I'm just wondering if that is bridged as well, right back in there. That's not. So we just need to clear it out of here and here. I think it's still going okay. Night. Oh, Worms. How you doing, man? I don't think I said hello to you. Oh, yeah, you've been lurking since you were messing with the laptop and the dodgy keyboard. Nice surprise stream. Looking forward to you doing more again. Once you've moved in properly. Yeah, appreciate that, Worms. I'm definitely not set. I'm not set up yet. Well, the bench is here, but I've not got really all my tools set up how I want them. Let's see if we can get in. Actually, not using the hot plate. Hot air and the iron. He's not using the hot plate. I'm sure I saw the hot plate. Or maybe that was just maybe that was Paul doing his meters. There's too much solder there. That wicker's quite a bit away. Okay, I think we're clear. So we need to be able to bridge it up there. So it's quite a high gap to bridge the solder. I'll try again with flux this time, and hopefully that will stop it from bridging. I'm just wondering if I can put something under this board holder, then I can keep an eye on it, yeah, like that. On the stream, I saw Mainboard Medic use the tiny hot plate for something. Yeah, I'm sure I've seen some hot plate, but that might not have been for this. What we're doing, trying to get this one on here. I'm just going to be very careful just to heat the one pin. I think that's okay. Maybe doing it this way. There we go. I think that's okay. And this fourth one, maybe give this a little bit of extra support. Yeah, I think we got it. This one's going to solder better because it's closer to the board. That's not bridging anymore. I reckon that's good, if you agree. So I reckon we just clean everything up now, and we should be good. Let's clean everything where we've been soldering. Oh, we was going to add a bit down here as well on that pin 11. I'll do that in a minute. Let's clean up before that alcohol evaporates. I think we got it. Yeah, I'll just add a touch on there to stop it pushing back. Will it work? Yeah, hopefully. Oh, who's bought one of the zeros? Chris has bought one. Yeah, you might know how it works then. I think to get it programmed it should be pretty easy. So we'll just do pin 11. I've not got any flux on it, but the alcohol, can hear it sizzling away. So, see if I can get it going to the bottom there. Don't know if I can get the big one in there. Look, let's get a smaller soldering iron. Get it to join the pad then, a lot easier. I do like that small soldering iron. I didn't use it for ages, and then I finally got because I burnt out all the tips, then I got a new knife tip, the Relife one, and it's been fantastic. Right, I think we're good. Let's go overhead. That took longer than I thought, to be honest with you. You will be able to test it without soldering the banana jacks because the chips do run without any input also. Ah, okay. So yeah. Let me just get a wipe, just give it a good overall clean. It's got flux on the back of the board, I can feel. Yeah, I can just clean it on the back here now. Yeah, I might not assemble it all together. We'll just see if I can upload the software while you're here. Make sure that works. Because putting those banana jacks on might be a bit of a pain. But I can connect the screen up, as you say. Oh, this is a 0, quite small. Right, is that a good job? I think so, okay. We need a USB cable then. Let me get that now. So to do this, let me plug the USB cable in. So I assume we hold boot as we hold the boot as we connect it. Is that right? Right, I've pushed it in, holding boot. Oh, we got an LED. 5 volt. Oh, I've got something pop up on the computer. One sec, let's have a look what we've got. Okay, let me share this window with you. Window capture. Right, hopefully you'll be able to see that. And we've got Raspberry Pi here, 127 meg. And we've got 2 files. So can we just copy the file into there? Is that how it works? That's getting in the way. Might have to ignore that cable for a while. Right, let me go and find the file that you sent me, because you sent me the file to copy onto here. So I'll just have to grab and, I guess we drag and drop onto there. Way to keep you cool, man. Addy. Thanks, mate. Where did I copy that to? I think I've got it here. Is it in test equipment? Yes, I've got it. So I've got a... Is it the meter PY? No. Is it meter PY? I don't know if Mainboard Medic's still here that I copy over onto there. I think you did send it on Discord a while ago. I don't know if I've got Discord loaded on this PC. Yes, I have. Let me just have a look for your messages. Right, I'm just having a look. Sorry guys, I'll just keep these off because people have sent me messages there, so I won't show them just in case they don't want them to be shown. Why can't I see your message? Discord's gone really weird. Oh, I've got it. Code for it, yes. So it's a UF2 file that I've got. So I assume that's the format that copies on there. So we've got it. UF2 format file. Perfect. And I'm going to drag that and drop it. Right, straight into the Raspberry Pi folder. Right. I've dragged that in there and it just disappeared. I think that's what it's supposed to do. So presumably that has been loaded now. You can't see it, it's just plugged in here with the right. You're right, James. Yeah, I think that's as simple as it is. I believe it copies it into like an area that's just like one time. I can't access it again now once it's on there. Drop it like it's hot. There we go, it's on. Right, let's plug the screen in and we can actually try it then. So I'm not going to have time to mount it all in the case and actually, you know, plug it all in properly today. But let's have a go. What we got here then, I did make a picture. In fact, it'll be easier just to refer back to my photograph from earlier. Let's have a quick look. Very nice. I was thinking about myself, look there. So from the buttons, two buttons, we got purple, white, blue, green. Okay. So purple, white, blue, green. Purple, white, blue, green. Right, sorry. Purple, white, blue, green. I think we're correct. Good. Hey, Charles is here. How you doing, man? Right, I think we're good. Okay, let's plug it in and see if there is any life on this screen. Plugging it in. Oh, here we go. It's loading. And we now have a screen. I didn't get that before, by the way. So I think that's working. I think it's working. Good. So can we test it with something? Probably we can put some input voltage in there. Let's do something. What we got? Struggling a bit with the right leads and stuff here. Looks good. Just need a little bit of voltage to test it. Yeah, pizza time. Yeah, well, let's just see if we can get something on the screen here. What have I got that can do a bit of voltage? I've got some leads somewhere. Just looking for something. I've got the multimeter leads. Yeah, I've lost a lot of the equipment that I had before while I've been moving. But these are shielded. I don't think I can plug these in my power supply. Unless it would measure the voltage that comes from the multimeter, maybe, while we're doing diode mode or something. Oh, sure, they should have something. Or just a battery. We could just jump a battery. We'll try a bit of battery. Yeah, I don't know where all my test leads have gone. I've got a massive box of them somewhere. Oh, these leads might do. Well, I'm sure it is working. A mad inventor that left him his tools. Yeah, he's going to do a YouTube channel as well. You're going to have to go and check it out because I can't wait. His videos, I'm thinking, are going to be very interesting. We're going to have to do something janky to test this. About the battery then. We've got a bit of solder and a bit of a battery. Just solder the spade out of the case. We've got a battery there. Wonder if this will work. So which is the input side on this? Where's the case? So I know the input side was on the right, the side exit, this one here. I'm sure we'll watch. Yeah, we'll definitely watch. I'll be linking his video when it comes on. So the plus of the battery, the plus goes through the I and A. Yeah, and then the ground goes straight through. Let's see if we get anything on the screen like this. This is how we break it again now. Plus is where the fuse is. Yeah, I've got that, the plus on here. So the plus is touching now. And we should just get a volt or something off this little battery. If I can hold everything in place. Do we see anything? No. Maybe the voltage is too low. Well, I'm not making a good contact. Don't know if you're seeing anything on the screen. In fact, I have found the multimeter leads now, so we can check that fuse. I can check if there's even anything in this battery. We all like the good lash up. Yeah, I just want something to test it. I've not got all my test leads out. I had them all in a box somewhere. Let's put my multimeter in. Input. Let me just get my multimeter working. Right, multimeter is working. Let's just check the fuse under the microscope. There's the fuse. It did take a beating when I was desoldering it. Fuse is good. Yep. I think the multimeter isn't on there, but you probably heard it. There we go. So the fuse is good. So I'm assuming we go from this pad to here with the plus. We should have continuity through there. Oh. Why aren't I getting a contact there then now? Huh? Oh. I know why it is, look. I've got nothing there. If I touch that side of the fuse, I've got something. Nothing there. So I think this fuse is disconnected between here and here. We've got a problem between there. Let's inspect that. Yeah, it must have lifted and not be soldered down correctly. Okay, so let me just did you get that? I'll put a bit more solder there. I've disconnected the power now. Not soldered the pad. Yeah, you're right. I think it lifted when we took the fuse out. Maybe I only soldered one side. So that would explain it. Right, let's get a little bit of solder here. I think I wicked it away, ready to put the spade on. I won't do too much or it's going to go over there. So now, has that changed with the multimeter? We should have a good connection now between here and all the way through the INA. Yeah, we got it there. And then it comes out the other side. I think we're good. So let's go back to our janky battery. We're a mess here. And if this works, I can sleep well again tonight, knowing that we've managed to fix my mistake. Fix the mainboard medic meter. Did you solder the pad on the INA? Yes, I did solder all of the pads. You only soldered the outer side when you put it back. I think that you mean the pads where the banana jacks went. I soldered all the INA pads because I used hot air to put it on in the end. I don't think we need that wire anymore. There you go. Right, we're trying again now. We need to plug the USB in though, don't we? We do need that because it needs 5-volt power. Okay, let's get the screen working. Right, screen is booting up. There we go. Boots up so fast. Right, so plus is on, and let's see on the screen if we get anything. Nothing. I meant the fuse. You soldered only one pad when putting it back on. Oh, the fuse. Yeah, it's on. Let me just make this a bit better. We'll just have to solder these bits of wires. all the INA pins need to be soldered, and it looked like, I'll read that in a second. All of the INA pins need to be soldered, and it looked like the INA isn't communicating. Oh, it's not communicating. Let me zoom in and you can have a detailed inspection of the INA then, if you think that one might not be soldered. Where's the pick? It's not very sharp. I've got something sharper. I think they look good. Can you get a view of the pins from the INA? Yeah, to be fair, I'm better to unplug this while I'm probing around. Still got the 5V in there. Let's have a look at there. I think everything it looks okay. Let me give it another clean just in case, and I'll inspect it a bit better. Have I got my remote control? Might be able to zoom in actually. Yeah, that one there. Do you see that? I've just bent that back. I'll apply a little bit of solder to each of them. Just to make sure we're definitely getting a good connection on each of those pins. Now we can see it a little bit better. I think that's okay. But this last one I think is fine. Oh, gone way off. These ones, again, could be a little bit suspect here. Need more solder. Fourth pin moved. Is that? Could probably do with bit of flux. Yeah, let's do it properly. I'll put some flux on and make sure they're flowed properly. They're smaller than they look there, those pins. I'm really zoomed in. It's not getting much solder on. I just don't want to end up bridging them. I think it is alright, to be fair. There was definitely one pin that wasn't working properly. Question. Yeah, you can question it because we definitely was a pin that wasn't working properly. Should we give that a little go, see if that makes a difference? Plug in now. Did we get a message on the screen or anything? It goes too fast, I can't read what it said. So plus onto that side, ground onto that side. Okay, hopefully you can see the screen. No, didn't get anything there. You can see how I've got it connected. I think your resoldering the pins should do the trick. Oh, jobs are fishy now, surely. Let me have a look. What I'm missing here. Dead battery. Oh, we didn't check the battery. That was what we were going to do, and it could quite well be a dead battery. No, we got 1.6 volts in the battery, so that should be okay. Am I on the input side here? Yeah, that's the fuse. So I'm assuming the fuse is on the input here, not the output. Now the INA is not communicating. Late night soldering. INA is not communicating. Is there a little error message that pops up on this screen if you read it quick enough? I have to watch back in slow motion. Or is that just like a welcome message? Oh. The ones on yours are solid, something's wrong. But those INAs were from AliExpress. I don't know if they are good ones or not. I've never used it. And I'm pretty sure somebody had a bad batch of these. I was answering Mucky at JFix. Oh, okay. About the diode readings. I'll check the pins again. Also the PI. How reputable was the Ali seller? Yeah, because Thomas McWake also has sent me the USB meter, and I know that he's had some problems with some of the components as well that he was using the INA. You see, I've got the this one here, which I've not been able to fully sort yet, but this is the McWake USB-C meter on here, and this one does use one INA chip as well. Let me just have a look. Oh yeah, no, this one's one with a separate current. It goes through a current sensor on this one. But I know there was some problems with those chips that he had. So it could be a faulty INA chip. I'm not ruling it out. Let me just... what was I going to do? Oh, I was just going to double check the pins because these things are a bit bendy. I was going to look for my proper tool. Here we go. Let's just check properly to be 100% sure about those pins before we do anything else. Because we've had this all off and been soldering. Right, this one, solid. Solid. Kind of solid. 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 Go back to this one. We have got a bit of light flux in here. Possibly anything shorting out. Let me get a toothbrush. I'm rushing because it was getting late. Didn't do a very good job of cleaning, really. There's probably like solder bridging in here or something. Right, let me just get it right at an angle. No, that looks clean. On the other side. Can't get anything in focus. Kind of looks okay. Let's give that a really good clean as well. That one pin looks a bit suspect. That one's okay. It's actually solid. 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 Looks good. Yeah. Honestly, the soldering looks fine. Yeah, this could just be the faulty chip. Unless I've got pin 1 wrong, because pin 1 should be here. This is the indicator. I did ground out those 3, so I'm assuming that's for the current going in and out. Those 3 together and those 3 together. That's the board itself that you can see where the bridge is. We could check the voltages if you want to have time. Okay. Did you say that the 4 legs should be bridged? No, there should be only 3 legs bridged. So we should have 1, 2, 3 bridged there. And 1, 2, 3. You can see, look, the track here. I can see my computer struggling a little bit, so I don't know if the stream's lagging. Not because of it's just because of my CPU usage is quite high. Yeah, everything is checking out on here, so we can measure the voltages. Let's just double check these other components on here. Where's the communication lines as well, by the way? So one of them goes through here, through this capacitor, back down this line, and it went into here. The Raspberry Pi I'm not sure about, because it was a bit difficult to solder that. Let's just check there's no bridges and that is soldered correctly. That looks okay. Those 2. Oh, looks okay. Other side. Yeah, they're not bridging anymore. They all look okay. So let's measure the voltages. To keep refocusing this thing. I'll zoom back out so we can get a wider picture. Right, you can see what we're doing now. We'll plug in the USB cable. We do get this USB VCC light lit. It might be a fake faulty chip. You bought 2, right? Yeah. The chances are, if one is fake, the other is fake. Unless it's a faulty chip, then of course. But I've never actually had a fake chip from AliExpress before. Probably been lucky. But yeah, I've actually not experienced that. So I'd be quite interested if it is. But I think I bought it from a seller that I buy other chips from. So it's more likely to be faulty than anything else. So let's get some measurements going. I'm in voltage mode. Let's see if the I&A chip is getting power. I'm assuming it takes 5-volt power as well. So from ground, is the power on this capacitor? We've got 0.7 going in here, or is it on here? There. Oh, okay, we're fluctuating. I'm assuming that's not normal. You see that? We're going 1 volt, 3 volts. So that would tell me that it's maybe a bad connection here. 3 volts, 2. That power, that's coming from the Raspberry Pi, isn't it? That should be. It's not stable voltage. Nothing on there. Nothing on there. See, that's stable on that pin. Like 3.1, 3.2 on there. But this one going through this. All right, okay, so we got to pull up there. That's 5 volts out of there. And that's 5 volts. But on this side of the resistor, it's all over the place. And that goes to this via here. So I'm not sure if that's normal. If we knew who JFix is, they should be twice for source sending in fakes, yeah. Yeah, I don't know the data sheet for this, the pinout, without looking. I don't have time to look it up now. Oh, okay, so we've got a voltage here. We have got a stable 5-volt input there. So maybe that's normal. Nothing. So pin 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So pin 8, we've got fluctuating voltage. Pin 9, fluctuating. Pin 10, solid 5-volt input. Okay, so they're the data lines. Yep, so that's good. So we've got a solid on pin 9, was it? Or pin 10, sorry. Solid 5 volts. I think that's okay. 3.2 fifth pin was soldered on the original Raspberry Pi. 3.2 fifth pin. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This pin was soldered. And this pin is a solid 3.3. So maybe this pin is required. I think the Mainboard Medic said it wasn't required. That's why I didn't bother. He said the first 4. But if it was soldered at the beginning, we might as well just solder it now anyway. And then we'll know if it makes a difference. Yeah, pin 8 is SDA R9. Yeah, so those fluctuating ones are those, the 3-volt ones are the clock and the data. I2C ones. Just try and get this soldered. Yeah, that's popped. Right. So I'm assuming this is it's just got an input and an output here, which are 3 pins tied together. You've got a 5-volt logic power, and then you've got the clock and data on there. And then maybe there's some kind of protection. I don't know what the other pins are for. So you might have a ground. You're going to have a ground as well, different from the measuring one. let's have a look. Don't think that would have made any difference, but we will try it now. I'm plugging in. I'll keep an eye on the screen and I'll just put that battery back on. I'll tell you if it makes a difference. We'll switch back to the camera if it does. No. No difference at all. I'm not seeing the numbers change at all. They're kind of stuck on 0. They're not jumping around or doing anything. So as I was saying, it could be no communication to the I&A. I think we might have programmed it okay. Have we got the right software on this? The one that you've given us, Mainboard. A little break for a second. Car foresees a 60 volt opportunity. I've got the new power supply. We could put 60 volt on. We're not unboxed it yet. I've got no leads to connect anything. What if you remove the chip and measure the voltage again? Well, the chip is measuring the current and the voltage. Without that, do you have the on-screen display software? Because, oh, yeah, let me just put that on there 1 second. Yeah, of course, we'll just get the on-screen software. Let me copy that just in case. Right, we are trying to run the software. Might need to make a copy on my desktop for that. 1 second. Why isn't that launching? Oh, hang on, I've got it now. Right, let me. I don't think I'm showing my whole desktop. Let me just share my screen with you. Right, hopefully you can see that now. Let's get my chat up as well. We are switched on, so let me just see. It's detected a few COM ports. Let me just have a look in the device manager. Which one is for the Mainboard Medic meter? Hopefully you can see. Bluetooth, so I'm guessing it's this, COM13. Let me disconnect it. See if that goes away. Way to prove it. Yeah, that's gone away. So this is COM13. I'll plug it in again. COM13's come back, so we're good. We need to be COM13 on here. Connect. Yes, we are connected to the meter, okay. Yeah, this is connected, okay. Let me just see if we get different measurements to what we see on the screen, on the software. I'm connecting the battery now. Do we see anything? No. Nothing's happening. I don't know remember which version I sent you, because there is one where the I2C address is being read out by the software. Yeah, I'm not sure. The address is showing at the top. That means the INA isn't working. The Pi seems to be working. Oh, so does it show you the address up here somewhere? Is that what we're saying? It should show us here the address where it says 0-0x0, 0x40, that shows 0x0, yeah. Okay. So the INA isn't working. It could just be the case then that we've got a bad INA, yeah? Let me hide all this and then you can see again. Maybe the chip is bad. It's quite a possibility. I do have two. If you reckon we can hot air it on, then we might just be able to do that now, if I can find it. Let's not lose that. If we can just hot air it on there to be quick. Let's find the other one. Can't believe that. At the top there should be an address. Yeah, we got one more here. One more chip. Good job we bought two. So, what time are we getting up for work? Early. Should be. Okay, let's get my multimeter probes out of the way. Don't want them melting. Or the USB cable. Okay. Right, let's try not to burn anything. And where did I put the new one? Is that the new one? Yeah. They both look the same, 260s. Yeah. It looks like this new one, it looks slightly tarnished on there. See those three legs there? Don't know if that's normal. Like a slight bit of discoloration. And also there's something on this leg. Don't know if you can see that. Oh, hang on, the microscope. Crikey. Yeah. Here you go. I don't know if you can see this here. This leg isn't quite straight. Look. What's that? Can't see anything. Yeah, look, there's a leg there and it's like not attached to there, like an upper and a lower leg. Let me zoom in. Can't really work this out. Where's my little probe? Maybe that's how it's supposed to be. Not sure. I'll show you the discoloration. Oh, there you go. It all looks like it's like burnt on there. I mean, that edge looks completely clean. This is not the one I took off, by the way. You can see, because all those legs are like brand new. This is how it's come, the new one. But those legs here are discoloured, like they're burnt out. Unless this is the one that I burnt out. But these legs look so clean. Have I just picked up the faulty one that I killed? No, those pins have never been soldered. Look, they're factory. So what's going on there? Oh, hang on, all of these are separating, look. All of those legs are separating. Yeah, this is a dud, this is. See if I can get you a better angle of that. You see that there? They're all like separating from each other. Oh my, that looks like it's had an incident used. Yeah, that makes sense. You just got it out of the pocket. No, that was brand new. I literally just taken it out of that pack. Like that. And that's how it's come. Can see the red. Let me just double check. Where's the one that I took off the board? Original. Here we go. Is this the original one? Yeah, look. That's the one that I've been doing, definitely. That's the original one because you can see all the flux on there from where I took it off the board. So I've not got them mixed up. That's the one that came out the packet. So I'm not really convinced that that's a good chip. Zoom in again. I think there's no point in soldering that on. And then that's my one that came out. The one that I blew up. I got it out with the soldering iron, so bent a few pins. But that is not healthy, that's not a brand new chip. And the one that's on the board actually looked fine. But it doesn't work. That's actually crazy. Yeah, you've seen that on camera. That's brand new out of the packet, that is. Never soldered before. So I think I'm going to have to order a new one. That's either been used or some kind of weird manufacturing defect. That's so unlucky. 1-star review. Yeah, defo looks like a dud. Yeah, Jasmed agrees as well. New old stock. So I don't know if you all agree with that, guys. Seems like you do. It's no biggie anyway. It's not desperate, but the current setup I've got here, because I want to do more streaming, I need to have connected my Ethernet cable. I've only got 2 Ethernet ports basically. My multimeter is using one of them, and my Ethernet as well to be online, and I've got no internet here. So yeah, I basically need my power supply connects with an Ethernet, so I definitely want to be able to use this, and it's much faster as well and better software. Yeah, no. Alright, well, I think I'll have to leave it at that then. I will order the new INA chip because I don't have any more of those. I only ordered 2 thinking that, you know, probably only need 1. And we'll have to wait from China to get another one. Yeah, we'll do the part 2. We'll get it working. We'll do a proper stream as well. We'll get some laptops on and things like that as well. Yeah, good. Yeah, I'm kind of back online, but I've not got a lot of time. And I've promised that I'm going to look at that laptop that I showed earlier because it does belong to somebody. So that's going to take priority. I've got to do the little review from my soldering iron, just put a little video together about that, and then do that laptop, and then I'll be able to, you know, work on the things I want to do as well. So yeah, oh, banana clips too. Yeah, that's it. If I'm going to place an order, then I might as well get some new banana clips. Definitely. So yeah, it was just a little test stream. Oh, and a Quinali scope cam. Yeah. Get a little trinocular or 5 while I'm there. But yeah, thanks for everybody who stopped in. Sorry if I've missed anybody's comments as well. But we'll come back to this and we will try and get this working on another stream for sure. Need a personal assistant, yeah. I've actually got a lot more items as well from AliExpress to unbox. Oh, do you want to see another one of them? I'll show you a sneak peek at one of those. We do have this guy. That's the I2C C10 waveform ammeter. Yeah, thanks. Oh, Edinburgh's here as well. Didn't see you earlier, so thanks for stopping by. Anybody who's been lurking. I've had fun, and I'm glad the stream seems to have been running well. I'll watch it back later. Yeah, and by the way, anybody in the UK, I've only got one of those board holders that I'm sent to Zola, sorry, that one. So if you want a board holder and you're in the UK, just drop me a message, because I've got to sort some more things out, get rid of some space. And thank you again to Grandpa's Bench for sending me the items as well as gear as well. So I really appreciate you guys. Yeah, it's definitely time for my bed as well. So yeah, thanks everybody.